welcome here to my vlog here today. What I'm about to say has actually sent social media into meltdown. It wasn't actually a meltdown, but it's caused loads and loads of problems. I'm talking about Merlin. Well, not actually Merlin, it's a partner of Merlin, LegoLand. What they're now doing to the RAPs, or the ride access passes. But people don't know what they are. A ride access pass or a RAP is given to someone who, through no fault of their own, can't queue, e.g. people like autism or ADHD, that sort of thing. I've even heard as well they've actually stopped their passes for people with wheelchairs, but not too quite sure that one's true or not. But anyway, what they used to be able to do was work for us, and I know work for loads of people who I know, because my friends who I've been speaking to. And what you used to do was, you used to be able to go to guest services and get like your sheet of 10 tokens in, which was basically it was 10 tokens enough for us, because we used to do about 5 or 6 tries anyway. But what you used to do was go to your ride you wanted to go on, and then like the staff used to run your tokens off. You used to go on the ride, which is fair enough. Now, some idiot at Merlin or LegoLand, whoever, decided, oh no, that's not good anymore. We decided to change it and upset everybody with special needs. What they decided to do is make it like the combine the fast track and the queue bolt together, which works on your smartphone. So if you haven't got a smartphone, you have to pay £150 non-refundable deposit to them to use one of their systems. Of course, so basically, it's always if that is the case, you're probably cheaper to go and get a smartphone, because who knows with LegoLand if they'll take the money or not. But anyway, what you have to do is now on your smartphone, you have to use their web browser. But again, what happens if you can't connect to their web browser? You have to use all your data. You can use all your data up, especially if you're on a data allowance like I know I am. But hopefully, if we go, I haven't decided yet about this new system. But anyway, what you do is you get you can only book one ride at a time now, rather than just going to your exit. And then also you can't book any more than one ride. You have to go on one ride first, get this thing scanned before you can book a next one. And I've been hearing reports that you have to wait at least an hour now before you can go on rides. You can't hop on one try ride to another like you used to be able to with the tokens. I can understand people's frustration is obviously that it's not fair, why should you be able to jump from ride to ride, but then why should a person a child or adult through no fault of their own have to hang around an hour having to do something else while they wait for the ride? I'm not so much just saying, I know, again, because it affects me anyway, it affects my 2 boys, I'm not saying that I'm not bothered that he's not jumping on ride to ride. The only thing that's concerning me is the fact you're having to wait at least an hour before you go on the next ride. And what's going to happen during peak season? I know we went during peak season one year, and there's about a 2-hour wait for a ride. No, there's no way my 2 can hang around for 2 hours just to wait for a ride. Another thing is also with the queue bolt is you have to virtually wait your time, and then you're having to join the queue bolt ride queue and wait another 10-15 minutes before you get on your ride, all for about a 5-minute ride. The thing is it really worth it? Another thing that's annoying the fact of the matter is that, like I said, you can only book one ride at a time, but why on earth couldn't you book say 10-15 rides at a time and then go, and that way you're still counting down, so you've only got say a 10-15 minute time frame waiting time, which I know most kids can handle 10-15 minutes. I know my 2 can, and Ben's at the severe end of the spectrum. It's just annoying that the fact that they've listened to this feedback, because they reckon that apparently people in RAP queues are waiting longer on the actual rides. I can't actually see that, because I know we went last year and the rides were fine. In fact, the RAP queues were a lot shorter than what the actual queue rides were. Like I said, they said, oh, Merlin have actually said, oh yeah, you can spend your time walking around the park and doing other things. Now, a child with autism, or especially SPD, which is sensory processing disorder, that just isn't possible, because obviously the scent, the smell, the noise, it can send someone in sensory overload. Again, what's going to happen if something like cause a meltdown? All the stairs and stuff, which can cause the child to be the parents to be uneasy. because I know on several occasions where my two have had tantrums in the supermarket, actually, in fact, and people have been stopping and staring at the child. Again, I wish LegoLand would actually sit and think really what they've actually decided, what they've actually done here by changing the ride access passes. It just isn't fair. A lot of people, like, again, people who, through, I said, like, especially like the severe ends of the spectrum, where you're told they can't queue. Well, they can't queue, but I mean, like, told they have to wait to go on the next ride. But then technically they are waiting, really, but they're waiting virtually. You're having to do something else around the park. I know Merlin said that, but then again, obviously Merlin said that, so obviously you can line their pockets probably by going to eat in a restaurant or having an ice cream or something. Just imagine in a queue now for, say, like at lunchtime, when you're like, just imagine the queue now for a burger or something like that. That'll probably be about a 2-hour wait for a burger or something like that. I know this is again, probably a dig at LegoLand, which it probably is, because Chessington World Adventure, they're still, and even LegoLand, I think, I'm not too quite sure about Chessington World Adventure, Alton Towers, not too quite sure about Thorpe Park, but I know they're on the old system with the 10 ride tokens, and then, but they have the most 7 popular rides, you get given a time slot for that, and you can't go back within 45 minutes. Now, why can't LegoLand do that with the most popular rides? And I think I said that could be that'd be fine with my two. Again, the most popular ride, you give them like a time slot, and then you can actually do smaller rides in between. But this does seem to be no compromise at the minute. I know for the fact that we won't go down to LegoLand until this is sorted out. I've actually asked Merlin actually if we can have a refund on our tickets now, because I feel it just isn't worth it anymore. Because obviously they can't do Thorpe Park because there isn't no ride suitable there for younger children. But anyway, I hope LegoLand actually listened to this. And if you've got special needs and you listen to this, see what you think, because I know for the fact that my children won't cope with it. It's obviously, it's annoying actually, the fact of the matter is, because even I posted a post on Facebook and the amount of nasty comments I actually got from normal people that haven't actually got a child with special needs. I wish them to try my life for 24 hours to swap it. Here you go, you can tell you have my 2 children for 24 hours and have your children, and you'll see what hard work having a child with special needs is. Anyway, that's it for today, and I hope to see you soon with a happier vlog. Thanks for watching, bye bye.
Six, 7, 8, 9.
Take my hand.
I'm not naughty. I'm autistic. And I just get too much information.